The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Welcome to the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. We got Damontre Moore, we got Barry Church, and I am Salt and Pepper Poppy.
Oh, man. Salt and Pepper
Poppy, baby.
That's crazy.
Welcome into the Players Lounge, man. The Cowboys are gearing up to take on the Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football. I want to ask the question, because I'll tell you where I stand.
Okay.
Like, Monday night football games, Sunday night football games, Thursday night football games, the primetime games, right? I always say, your mama and them watching, right? Your mama and them watching them games. I hated night games. I absolutely hated night games because it's not like you going somewhere.
Yeah, it's curtains.
You ain't going. Like, you got to wait. Like the theme song says, been waiting all day for Sunday night or Monday night.
Yeah, that's
I'm waiting all day long. All the other games is happening. You anxious to go out there and play. I want to go to sleep. I want to wake up, eat. I want to go play.
Yeah, get it in.
So did you enjoy, or did you prefer regular, like noon games, 3 o'clock games, Monday night games, Sunday night games? Did you guys prefer that?
To me, I hate it with a passion Monday night games, Sunday night and Thursday night. But Monday night to me was the worst because, after that game is done, it's like 11-something at night. And it's a Monday, so you just got that Tuesday to, where you off and then you right back at it on Wednesday. Sunday night at least you got that Monday, Tuesday off, and you get a little break. But Monday, that was just terrible to me. And I'm with you on that as far as waking up and getting going. Like, I hate just that down period where you just sitting there clicking through the channels. My boys done already played. I'm congratulating them like, man, it's up tonight. I'm like, man, I'm still waiting to get on the field. Like, I hated that about. I'd rather, like you said, get out there, knock it out, and then go about your day. But, yeah, them Sunday night or them Monday nights, man, they were brutal. They were brutal.
Man, for me, it changed. Like, when we first started, you get in there, you focused on everything. It's like, man, I'm going to do my job. Like, everybody's going to be watching me. Like, bright lights. This is where the star is. Pressure bust pipes and make diamonds. I'm here for prime time. But then once you become a vet, your family started coming to the game. You get your nuance. You get into your routine afterwards, like you said. You're sitting there waiting, and it's like, man, what am I going to do with all this time? Like, the game is literally over with. I can't get no food, can't hang out with my family and enjoy the day. So, like, if you did have a good game, you got to wait till the next day to get your congratulations and truly enjoy that environment. So, for me, I love the late games. I just didn't like the late games on Monday. Sunday, give it to me, because I'm sitting there like, yo, we there. That was crazy. And he did that. But the next day, like I said, the short week, that rehab, when you get later in your career, like you said, that Monday you come in there, it's like, hey, we watch film, but we can hit the ice tubs, we can get out of there, acupuncture. Tuesday, all day to yourself to heal up. And then Wednesday, back to a work week. Monday, you got to fit 2 days worth of recovery in one day. And that's the biggest thing that made me mad. So
that's why I love Jacksonville.
Yeah.
We ain't had nothing but noon game. We in and out. Noon.
I love a good nooner, boy.
How was that? Like, my first few years, I was in New York, then we went to Miami, then, we was in these big markets. But when you thought about teams like Jacksonville or Tennessee Titans, it was like, oh, man, they got the early game. By the end of the day, they get, like you said, you get your text message.
We was done.
Man, we good.
We was done by like, 3? We was done by like 3:30. I had to shake back to the crib, watch the afternoon game. Wifey cooking something. I'm like, all right, we good. Watch the night game. Man, I love that. Jacksonville had them 12 o'clocks. But I was like,
sign me up for a noon game any day of the week. Let me get up, get breakfast, and get right to the stadium, bro.
100%, man.
Let me ask you this. Did that change when you were in college in the NFL, or was it
when I got to the NFL?
So you always NFL was 12, but in college.
Well, see, in college it's Saturday night.
Yeah.
So when I get done Saturday night,
right afterwards.
I'm outside.
Yeah,
I take that back. I wasn't outside.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Hey, don't tell her you.
No. I wasn't outside.
Okay.
I was always the dude that been like, "Hey, yo, way back to the crib." Back to the crib.
Yeah,
I'm going back to the crib. That's why they didn't like me. O.J. Hollywood going back to the crib.
Straight back. Yeah.
Listen, which one?
Let's go. Let's go.
So college you had Saturday night, and then they always gave you Sunday night. I mean, Sunday you come in, whatever you do, like you flush your body, you do your little bit of running and whatever kind of stuff like that. And then you get back to the schedule on Monday, school and stuff like that. So but when I got to the league and you understood how the schedule, how precise it was, and you need those recovery days.
Yes.
You like, I'm like, every day I had something different, and that's one of the things that I always try to tell young players when it comes to you hear the term or the quote, learn how to be a professional. That just ain't playing football professional.
Ooh, man.
That's learning what does your schedule look like? What days are you watching this down the film? What days you have your acupuncture, your massages? I was always a manicure pedicure kind of guy. How all of your stuff work into that schedule, get the proper rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, Thursday nights usually we have our receiver night. You know what I'm saying? We meet up somewhere, we watch film, we go get dinner, and then we might, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get back to the crib. Yep. You got Fast Friday.
Fast Friday.
You know what I'm saying?
Friday.
You got Fast Friday, and then Saturday you either traveling after that little walkthrough or you back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that routine, once you get into that's where it's really solid. You know what I'm saying? And then, but there's another unique part to the Cowboys and their schedule is the Cowboys have this coming up. Monday night starts this 3 games in 12 days.
Ooh.
So you go Monday night, Sunday, Thursday.
That's the worst.
That is the worst. You got the trifecta. Like we talk about how critical those days are, man. And shoot, I can only imagine. Just you mentioned off air, you was hanging around some of the OGs, and we all know that the OGs of the team, they typically their schedule is far and vast in between. Not only are they doing recovery, they got the whole other component of it, the community aspect. If you're a guy in the community and making that move, and so in that 12-day span, you got a short rehab, community, dealing with family, and preparing.
Yeah,
that's 1 day shorter of preparing for the next opponent coming up, because the scouting report's already done. So those 12 days, that's going to be brutal. What he said, it's almost a pump fake. You get the bye week beforehand.
Yeah, that's true. And I just hate it because it's like you said, when those Sunday to Thursdays, you ain't got your body don't even really feel half of what it should until Wednesday-ish.
Right.
And it's like, man, you doing all this rehab, flushing, got the boots on your legs, hot tub, cold tub, whatever your flavor is. And then next thing you know, it's game day. Yeah. And not only recovering your body, but you gotta, get the game plan is in there. How we gonna shut down this offense and let you not go against, a high-powered offense or a great defense. We're like, man, I got to lock in. And for me, I watched the tape, but I was more that I gotta see it on the field. Like I gotta get those live reps. And that short period, you it's mostly walkthroughs. Like you might have a jog through day, but for me, I got to get those live reps, so I always struggle on those Thursdays. I was guessing like a mug. I was like, I hope they run this play. If don't, it's over with, man. It's tough.
Imagine being a backup and having a short week like that. A backup, it's a difference when you're a backup and you're not expecting to play, but a backup that get a lot of the reps in that short week, like you said, it's mostly walkthrough. And what do they say? Oh, first team go in there, second team, you might have 1 or 2 reps, but it's like, the mental focus and fortitude that you had to do for a guy like me that got ADHD and like most of the other people in the NFL, you'd be like, what do I do? So it was like a deer in headlights. So man, I can only imagine
that was real.
That's a crazy fact you brought up.
Yeah, no, it's just that that. I always look at that because, I mean, you mentioned the point. It was like not just the football part of it. Like if you play for the Dallas Cowboys and you play for a couple years. Thanksgiving happens at your crib.
Yeah, every time, every year.
So now that means if you had your little family already there, mom's is coming in, dad's coming in, brother's coming in, sister's coming in. Like, now I got to deal with tickets, right? Now the ticket situation come about. Now everybody who all coming? You know what I'm saying? Then you start saying, listen, all right, only half of y'all can go. The rest of y'all got to stay at the house.
Yeah.
Because
that's the fight right there.
Because now let me tell you why, people. Because here's how this thing breaks down, right? And I'll give you from my perspective, and I got a chance to share the field in the locker room with Barry Church, and we were here at the same time. There's a hierarchy. I don't care whether you want to know it or not. Mm-hmm. There's a hierarchy. Mm-hmm. And so when they start looking at how many tickets we giving out to players, okay? Now, we get two. We get two.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And for those of you that don't know, we pay for everything else. Mm-hmm. But again, there is a family section that they kind of allot for us. Mm-hmm. Now, when Tony Romo go, well,
he need 15.
I need 15.
He get everything.
Okay, Tony, you get 15. When Jason Witten go, I need 10. Jason Witten gets 10.
You know he had more than that.
When DeMarcus Ware says, I need 10 too.
Yeah.
He get that. You start going down that list a little bit. When Brady James say, I need, he gonna get that.
Yeah.
When it come to little old Jay Holly, and like, hey, you got cable?
Come check us out, huh?
Hey,
but he's speaking facts though.
Does anybody have a problem standing? Because that's what we're gonna put them at. Like that's a real thing when you start looking at like so you start doing all that holiday, planning stuff. Luckily, I don't have many people out, my mom or my brothers, but I'm like, hey, I need to get 3. You know what I'm saying? And this is also another reason why treat everybody with respect in the building. Because those folks who had no tickets be like, nah, you one of them when I asked you to do something before, you sucked your teeth.
Yeah.
Nah,
you ain't saying hi. You just
all right, cool. Nah, we ain't got none.
No,
we ain't got none. But if you're nice to some folks, they go, yeah, I could find you 2 more.
And they will, too.
And they will.
Look over there. Let me get to this.
You know what I'm saying? Like
grab something from over
I tell
here.
the young cats every time, y'all don't know Brian Wansley, but I tell the young cats all the time, Brian Wansley's your best friend.
Still speak to him to this day.
Hey,
to this Brian Wansley still like this.
Hey.
Still tight to this day.
I say, listen, make him your best friend.
Got to.
I said, whether good, bad, or ugly, you gonna need Brian Wansley, and you would like to have him on your good side.
Yeah,
man.
So.
2 cats in my mind that you had to make your best friends. And you just had to make sure they was on your side or you was on their side. One was Brian Wansley for all the, the tickets,
everything.
If you in trouble, like, he the guy.
Everything.
You got, hey, B, he gonna hook
everything.
you up. And then for all the young players out there, and you heard me say this before, special teams coordinator.
Yes,
you gotta make him
God,
your best friend. You gotta do whatever you can. And for us, it was Joe D. Camillus. And to this day, I talked to Joe D. I wouldn't have made this squad because he told me, hey, me and Britt Maxey stood on the table for you. They was getting ready to cut you. I was like, oh, man, I appreciate that. And then he was also a big time part of bringing me down to Jacksonville. So I'm telling you, man, don't burn any bridges. Don't burn any bridges. You never know who you might need, man.
You don't. And for me, it goes a step further. I've been around great guys, Tuck, Richard Sherman, but for me, especially later in my career, probably around year 5, I started doing donut days. On the off days that you came in there to do all your treatment and therapy, they were like, always take care of the equipment guys because guess what? You're going to ask the equipment guys when your family come down here for a Christmas present, if I ain't trying to give them some money,
that's true too.
Play for the Giants, the Cowboys, let me get an extra hat. All of a sudden, that's the best thing in the world. The video guys, when you want to get your highlight tape, when now that I'm retired and, I want to post something up on Instagram, I can hit them guys up. Hey, man, how y'all doing? Man, D-Moore, you still one of my favorite. Hey, can you find this sack play of me? It ain't too many of there. And they give you, and you really don't know who you know because those guys that were working in the equipment room, video guys, especially scouts, it's crazy how many scouts are now GMs that I know or people in the front office. So it goes a long way of just being nice. So,
facts, man.
Hey,
Position coach one day, coordinator the next year.
Know.
You never know. Head coach. You never know.
I mean, he was backup Q.
And you know how many jokes people used to say? Well, you was in the locker room with him, but everybody made fun of him. Now, guess what? You that old guy trying to extend your career.
Trying to get a job.
Trying to get
let me
get an internship.
Hey, you better take that old horse out back.
Who's that? I don't know, brother. I don't know that, brother. Man.
All right, man. Let's go to our first break. When we come back, we'll get more in-depth into what the Cowboys have to look forward to in this game versus the Vegas Raiders. This is the Players Lounge. Stay right here with us. We'll be right back.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. Hashtag be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Welcome back to the Players Lounge. We are in here today. This show is, and every show, oh, I'm sorry.
We gotta pay the bills.
Hey, pay the bills.
We sponsored by Jesse Holly.
Hey, Jesse excited, man. If y'all didn't know.
When you make me the captain, Omaha, I'm getting this into the play, baby.
I've been waiting. This is the moment.
Listen, don't give me the keys. I'm gonna drive this thing.
Hey, let me pay these bills
them
real
brother.
quick. Celebrate the season at Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday through Saturday night from here now to November 21st. Yes, you heard me right. Through December 20th for an electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit thestardistrict.com.
Can I go now?
Yes, it's your turn, man. Dang, let me get my one play in.
This is the Players brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming, Damontre Moore, Barry Church, Jesse Holly. As the Cowboys get ready and prepare to take on the Vegas Raiders in Vegas, Monday Night Football. Again, we've talked about it ad nauseum. A very, very taxing week with the unforeseen circumstances that happened with the passing of Marshawn Nealon. But the boys are back on the practice field. This is their moment to get away from the emotions of it. As Brian Schottenheimer says, we never move on. We move forward. And moving forward is getting to the game on Monday Night Football. And, when you look at this Raiders team, first thing you say, you're going to look at their record. They're 2-7, right? And in the words of the great philosopher, the Big Tuna, he says, you are what your record says you
100%.
are. So 100%. You look at this team and you go 2-7. But also you look at the Cowboys and go, every team that you've come against this year, you've been a little bit of Walgreens, especially the Cowboys defensively. You've been a little bit of a Walgreens. You've been a little bit of a Rite Aid. You've been a little bit of a CVS. You teams have looked at you as the get right game.
Have it your way, Burger King.
They've had it your way.
Yeah.
They any way, however you want it.
Sunny side up, scrambled.
You see what I'm saying?
With cheese, ketchup, anything.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Shout out to the folks at the Waffle House. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And at what point in time, because you two dudes are defensive players, at what point in time do you look at this and you go, enough is a friggin' enough.
Yeah.
There's a level of pride that has to come into this. There's a level of just, y'all are not going to, we're not the get right game. I watched Ashton Genty and his interview, and kind of he was smirking as he was talking about where he thought they can get some wins against the Cowboys defense. So from a defensive perspective, you look at this and saying, man, I know we dropped one to Arizona and we probably shouldn't have. I know that we dropped one to Chicago and we probably shouldn't have.
Another one.
I know that we dropped one to Carolina and we probably shouldn't have after Rico already told us to buckle up. At what point in time, Barry Church, do you just say enough is enough?
See, for me, enough is enough would have been in Carolina when my man, it wasn't like he said it after the game. The man said it, the week before the game even started.
He just got finished playing the game when he said
Just
it.
got done talking about buckle up. Like that, to me, I would have took that personal. Like, I'd have been like, Coach, I don't want nothing to do with the deep middle. Just leave me in that box, and we're going to get busy. And I thought for sure that would be the game where the Cowboys would come out and say, you told us to buckle up. We're gonna get right. Yet he went out there and ran for almost 200 yards. And then you fast forward to the Arizona game where you're the more talented team.
And the backup quarterback is playing.
And the backup Dorsett, with no disrespect, but he's been around, and he's not a guy that you fear. He's not a guy that's gonna strike fear in your heart. Yet he went out there and played at an All-Pro level. You got Russell Wilson turn the clock back 450 yards. At one point in time, you got to look at yourself and say, man, we're tired of giving up these explosives. At least at the very minimum defensively, make teams go 80 yards. Make them go 90 yards and score on you. Instead, these guys are giving up explosive play after explosive play after explosive play. And you're not going to win games that way. You lose the turnover battle. You lose the explosive battle. It's just not a formula for success. Now, with these additions on the defensive line, at the linebacker level, I got to see an improvement. There's just got to be, and hopefully those are the catalysts to get these guys to say, man, look, bump all the rest of the stuff. Play for the name on the back of your jersey. Like, you got to have some pride about yourself. Don't let the guy get that leaky yardage. You know how Flus likes that leak where they just hit you and they falling forward 3-4 yards, because that adds up. Play for the name on the back of your jersey, man, for if anything. And you got some reinforcements coming in. So this got to be it, because if this ain't it, you might as well start just playing the young guys and getting them ready for next year, man.
Honestly, if I'm a coach of somebody right now, I'm playing the young guys. What we got to lose? Like, put them in there to light a fire up under somebody. Like, if the Panthers week didn't light a fire up under you, losing your job is going to be the next thing that lights a fire up under you. Every Tuesday, you don't have that sense of fear, that sense of threat that somebody's about to come in there and be on your heels. And when you got that type of fear, that's when you start playing different. And man, thinking of that Carolina game, bruh, it's like my granddad's rolling over in his grave right now. He used to say, hey, Trey, when you come home, you better not let nobody whoop you, and they better not tell you that they're going to whoop you. What Rico and the Panthers did, that was the equivalent back in the day where the old guy come out there, he roll up his sleeve and say, all right, young buck, it's going to hurt you, and he did everything to you that you were supposed to. Now that they done did that, like you said, just like you got leaky yardage, well, guess what? You got a leaky team right now that everybody is coming through and saying they are the game. Like, just like the Raiders, I watched on the Instagram Live the Raiders doing their press conference. I seen Pete Carroll talking. When Pete was talking, he didn't hold back. He said, hey, guys, we're out here. We're swinging for the fences. We're the most dangerous team. We're about to let everything go. Ashton Genty, you're going to do this. Gino, I know you're going to be this guy. The way that he talked with so much passion and conviction, it's like he's already licking his chops. And right now, Quentin Williams, Logan, you coming in here revamping yourself in a scheme that you've already played. This is where you go in there, like they said, on Friday after next. I know you ain't going to arrest nobody, but just whoop some A-double snakes on the way up there.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the time where you start whooping snakes and you hope that momentum goes. You got Overshawn that's going to come back. You got all these big components. The time is now. If nothing happens right now, all y'all need to be ready at the end of the offseason to have a discussion.
Yeah, and it's not even, I'm with you on defense, but offense too. Like the offense the past 2 weeks has been kind of stagnant. I mean, if we look at Denver, we look at Arizona, it wasn't the offense that we've seen weeks prior to that. You know, I understand the offensive line as a unit has played well with all the injuries going in and out, but, you know, you got Booker back. You know, you had Tyler Smith out there. And it looked a little leaky to me. Like Denver was able to get after you. I know they had a great pass rush, but they was able to get after you. They did, yeah. They do have the number one pass. But Arizona, you know, a team that cats have been doing dirty, they look like the much more physical team. The way they were punching, you know, those footballs out from Ferguson and getting it out of there from Javonte Williams, like they were the more physical team. They looked like they wanted it more. And I think that's what's kind of disheartening when you look at this team is like, you're going against just players that just want it more than you. And that's just, and to me, that's a frightening sight because it kind of shows that it's kind of like, man, yeah, you know, this ain't our year type deal. And you're still in it. You don't want to have that approach in these games. And it's got to turn around this week.
I wouldn't even say that it's the more physical team. It's the hungrier team.
Yeah.
Because there are moments in the game where you were like, oh, they going to get rolling. Or, hey, you seen this big play happen. You seen somebody get a little bit of energy. But that momentum dies. Like, every time, like, with Arizona, I seen a hungry team. I seen a Jacoby Brissett that said, hey, man, this is what I always do. I am the backup, but when I get in, I have 1 or 2 games, and then, hey, I'm around long enough. Well, guess what? Let me show them why I'm him. Marvin Harrison, let me show them why I got the lineage and the pedigree. He hasn't been doing nothing. It ain't been proven. But guess what? He was hungry for it. And right now, I think the Cowboys are going to win, but that's what makes me nervous is because I know Coach Carroll playing for him. That team is hungry. Geno, the way that he was talking, he recognized, he owned up to all the failures that he had, but he talked like he was hungry and said, this is how I'm going to get back. It wasn't, oh, if we can do this, or, hey, we're looking at this and this might look good. He said, when we get back to playing good football, when we do this, like, this is all, like, they see it happening already. That's the part that makes me nervous with this hungry team.
Just can I ask you real quick, Jesse?
Sure.
Like, does this to you look like a team that's, you know, as Damontre was talking about, hey, if we play bad, on to the next. Like, there's like the fear of being held accountable. And I mean, I understand it because being undrafted, it was like, man, bro, I go out there and get burnt for a couple of, I might not ever see the field again. So does this look like that type of team to you?
I think we talk about culture, we talk about the way of how this thing's been. It's been like that here for a while.
Yeah.
It's been like, oh, well, next game. Oh, well, it's never, you don't feel as a whole that there's been a dire sense of energy when it comes to winning these games. And if you lose them, it just feels like we'll get the next one. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's never been, because I'm listening to you guys talk about these two teams, and I'm thinking, why is the 2-7 team or the other teams more hungry than the 3-5-1 team? Mm-hmm. Like you should be. You should be scrapping, clawing,
whatever you can.
Whatever you can, gouging out eyes. You know what I'm saying? Biting them, twisting ankles, like whatever you got to do to get these victories. And sometimes the energy feels more like y'all 5-3-1 and not 3-5-1.
Yeah,
and you're not in the driver's seat. Mm-mm. And sometimes it feels that way, like they feel like they're in the driver's seat.
They can control their own destiny still, and it's like that ain't the case.
And the part that sometimes I don't understand, and if you've been around here long enough and you've played in a Cowboy uniform, you know you're going to get the very best from everybody.
Every squad.
Everybody. Say what you want, feel how you feel. People look at the Cowboys. The Vegas Raiders will look at the Cowboys as their Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. If we can go out and get a win against the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, we'll get talked about all week.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys need to have that level of energy about whoever they play. Yeah. Have the energy of this is the Super Bowl for us. Mm-hmm. Because the way teams come at you and the way teams look at you is like, we beat them, we've accomplished something in the season. And whether it matters or not, they come out and play that way.
Yeah, that's
you know, it reminds me of my basketball days in college playing at UNC. It didn't matter what gym we went into. I had North Carolina across my chest in a basketball court.
Yeah, you're going to get it.
Everybody wanted to take it, whether we were the number one team in the country or when we weren't even ranked. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My freshman year, we won when we were my sophomore year. And you go in the gym and you're playing St. Mary's, and them jokers hitting every shot.
day.
You like, y'all ain't
swinging the ball.
I'm
everybody.
like, man, we watched it. Well, I watched that on film. We just got y'all ain't hitting like this. Them jokers 14 for 17 from 3. Like, y'all ain't hit 14 threes in 3 games.
It's crazy.
And so that's the energy that the Cowboys opponents play with. So hopefully the Cowboys meet that and exceed that in this Monday Night Football game, because while they're not in the driver's seat, their future is not completely done. Yeah, they still have a chance, but it starts Monday night. You lose Monday night, and it's pretty much a wrap. You win Monday night, and you live to see another day. All right, we're going to take our final break. When we come back from the break, I want to ask you guys a question before we get to our picks.
Okay.
I want to ask you both a question so you think about this in the break. Give me one player. If you got 2, give me 2, but give me at least one player who you believe will have a breakout in the second half of this season. Offense, defense, whoever it is, give me one player. If you got 2, great. If not, and even at home, people who are watching the Players Club, you know, who is your one player that you think is going to have a breakout?
This ain't Diamond.
This ain't Diamond. Don't do something that make you feel good. This ain't the
Players Club. My boy all here Diamond. Diamond, maybe do something.
Listen, make the money. Don't let the money make you.
Man,
this is the Players Lounge. We'll be right back.
Junior.
Trouble.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Capture frame-worthy holiday photos with Santa at the Start, presented by Monument Realty. Yes,
There
sir.
we go. Hey!
Santa will be spreading holiday cheer from November 21st all the way through Christmas Eve. For more information and to book your visit, head to thestardistrict.com/Santa. Register before December 7th to save $5.
Oh, tell Lopez I ain't paying the $5.
Ain't been
I ain't paying the $5. All right, this is the Players Lounge.
Yeah, there we go.
Brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming.
Chill, Diamond.
Yeah.
Chill over there, man.
Barry Church, Damontre Moore. I am Jesse Holly. And so I posed a question to you two gentlemen before we went to the break to give me one player on this Cowboys roster that you think is going to have a breakout second half. And it could be anybody. It could be anybody that will have a breakout second half to the season.
You want me or you got
Damontre, you're up first.
Let me go. I'm going to make it short and sweet real quick. I think It's going to be Logan. That's who I think, that's who I hope, and that's who I want. We are talking about a star player that has proven in this league that he is the guy.
Star?
Let
me shut up. I'm sorry.
Don't mess up on my
I'm sorry.
He's a starter. Okay, he wasn't a starter. He wasn't making plays back in Cincy.
You're right.
He was. He was making plays.
I'm sorry.
So anyway,
my bad. I didn't stop you.
I need one. It's not as much pressure. We all know that everybody's talking about DeMar Overshawn coming in, but for him, it's something about coming to play for this star, playing for Dallas Cowboys, the America's team. For that guy, like, it's not as much pressure on him with a defense that's doing really bad. And we all know that when your general is running everything, he doesn't have to have the big name, but he knows what he's doing and you can trust him right there. That's helping the secondary. That's helping the front line. He's the mediator in between. And so I think that he's going to have a breakout season in Eberflus defense.
All right, I got two of them. One of them, which is your man Logan. I think he's going to be that. Once he gets that playbook down, and he's going to be that guy that Eberflus needs on the defense, the quarterback. I mean, if you look at all the defenses Eberflus has had a hand in, he's always had that guy at the second level that either they're an eraser, which means if anybody in the front messes up, he's able to go ahead and still make the play, or a guy that's just extremely intelligent and is able to get the entire defense lined up. When you go back to the Sean Lee days, you go back to, Roquan Smith over in Chicago, or you go back to, Shaq Leonard over there?
Yeah, Shaq Leonard and
Indianapolis.
Zaire Blackman.
Those, like, guys that know the defense like the back of their hand and can get everybody on the same page. So I do believe Logan's going to be one of those guys that is going to have a steady playmaking ability in the second half of the season. And my other guy is going to be Donovan Ezaraku, which I was tough on to the beginning. I saw the size and that game in Philly and how he was getting tossed out the club, and I was just like, man, I don't know if this guy got it. But as the weeks have gone on, especially these last couple weeks, he's shown promise. He's gotten to the quarterback. He's out there playing the run better than I thought he could with his size. So to me, I think this last part of this season, I think you'll start to see he'll get more comfortable, and that confidence, as we all know, we played the game. Once that confidence gets instilled in you that, look, I belong on this field. Like, I might be a rookie, but I can play with all these vets. That's when you start seeing guys take that next leap. And I feel like Donovan is starting to get that confidence about him. So I believe he'll have a big second half of the season as well.
All right, so heavy is the head that wears the crown, and for Logan Wilson, he is one that's both of you are thinking he needs and will have a breakout second half of the year. I'm with you on Donovan Ezaraku. I think he is. I think the light bulb is starting to kind of go off in his head a little bit, and when you're able to get that push and pressure in the middle of the defense, when you add Quinnen, those edges become shorter.
They come alive, yeah.
Right. And so now what was just, I just missed him. What was just, man, if he held it just a tad bit longer, now becomes a sack, a strip, a pressure. A quarterback is now, eyes are off down the field, and now you can make plays. Or you rush him, and now Deron Bland and company, they're getting pick sixes. All that, you said it many times. The rush is tied to the coverage, and the coverage is tied to the rush. So I'm with you on that Donovan Ezaraku. All right, let's get to our picks. Chris.
What up?
What it do?
What's going on, Playboy?
All right, so let's go to the standings first.
Why we gotta do that?
Church.
Yeah, what's going on?
Church and Newy are tied for first place.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anthony is second with. Oh, by the way, Church 43 and 28, not bad, buddy.
Hey, I'm taking the Vegas.
39 and 32 for Anthony, and 34 and 37. Now, on a Jesse Holly note, he has picked games for us this year. So far, he is 9 and 6. When you've been here.
That's good.
He's
9 and 6. Don't give me an extra loss.
9 and 6.
9 and 6, baby.
Okay.
But you will be picking games today.
Yeah.
12,500. I like it.
Sounds good. First game, we got Washington versus Miami. That game is played in Madrid. Miami is favored by 2.5.
It's an ugly game.
No Jaden Daniels in that game, right?
Nope. No Scary Terry, right? Is Terry McLaurin out?
Things ain't going too well right now in Washington. Things is a little shaky in Washington. That's Miami's bad too. God,
I was about to say,
H-hand balling.
yeah. You know what? Give me the Commanders. Give me the Commanders. I don't trust Tua. I don't trust Tua in the States, and I darn sure don't trust him abroad. Give me the Commanders. Marcus Mariota, 19-13.
That's ugly. Give me Tua and them boys, man. He going crazy right now, man. So give me Tua and them boys 21-17.
Man, I just don't believe in them. I think DQ gonna get them boys right. Give me the Manders.
Man.
Honestly,
no Payne though, right? He gone. He suspended.
Oh, Payne is suspended.
Yeah, out there. Yeah,
punching folks.
Yeah, he stole all, buddy.
Yo, D-line.
I'm still
wilding this shit.
To my guy, brother Von Miller. I'm still going with them. I'm gonna take Jesse Score 19-16. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly game. Yes,
and for a clerical note, Anthony Dorsett, 27-14 Miami.
Okay. Trying to claw back.
Next game, Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta has the favorite at 3.5.
So you always get 3 at home. So they're half. Give me the fighting Rico Dowdles. give me the fighting Rico Dowdles, boy. Shout out to Rico, man. You go in there, you be a backup. You feel like you didn't get your value here, and you thought you was going to the market to get paid more. Nobody, they didn't respect you in the market. You were behind Chuba Hubbard, who they just paid. Then he gets hurt, and you said,
Take it.
"I got you.
I got you."
So give me the fighting Rico Dowdles. Give me 23-17. Panthers.
I got, it's in Atlanta, right?
It's in Atlanta.
I just don't believe in Bryce Young at all, man.
You see, that's the fighting Rico Dowdles.
Yeah, that's true. I don't believe
in Tank either.
I just can't believe in my man. But so I'm gonna go Atlanta. I'm gonna go Falcons in this one, 28-24.
I'm gonna go with my boy Darren Bates down there, special team coordinator assistant. The Panthers, the fighting Rico Dowdles. I'm gonna go 24-17. I think it's gonna be an ugly game though.
Anthony went 24-18 Carolina. Next game, we got the Chargers, our favorite against Duval.
Duval.
Where is it
At Duval.
Duval. You got no Travis Hunter. He's out for the season.
Trevor Lawrence been weak.
I'm about to say Sunshine just ain't. I don't know what it was, man.
Defense.
Sunshine just he had so much promise.
He did.
There was so much promise coming out of Clemson. He thought he was about to be the next John Elway some type player like
Got that playoff win.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take Jim Harbaugh and company. I know who your boy is. I know.
I'm going with that. I'm going.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. 28-14.
Yeah, I'm going with my boy Herb, man. They play some defense down there in Jacksonville a little bit. So I'm gonna go 21-20 Chargers.
Tight game.
And this is where I catch up. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, man. Duval. My boy Eric Armstead, the catalyst of that defense. I think they're gonna lock them boys up. I hope they like them up. I'm gonna go with 20. I think it's gonna be 23-13.
Anthony went Chargers 30-16.
Herb, baby.
Next game, we got Chicago at Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 3.
Minnesota favored.
They at home, so you get 3 at home. You always get 3 at home.
You got your boy back now.
Who that?
JJ.
No. Oh yeah. Stop. Stop, man.
What you got?
Listen, I'm a big believer in Ben Johnson and what he's doing in Chicago right now. He has turned that franchise around already. They're still learning how to win, but they are winning close games. They're winning comeback games. They're not blowing folks out just yet. You got to get to a point. You got to learn how to blow folks out, right? Okay. So now they are winning these close games and the tight games, and they're coming from behind. I'm going with the fighting Ben Johnsons. Give me the Bears 24-17 Bears.
Man, they play good defense in Chicago. If they win it, they get what, the 7-3? 7-3?
Yeah, I think so. 6-7.
No, they go 7-3.
7-3.
Let's go, Ben Johnson. Let's go to my brother in my Tar Heel.
Who on that other side though?
I can't. Brian Flores. Give me the Vikes, man. Give me the Vikes in this one. Low scoring game. Caleb, I can't get down with his game. So 17-14 Vikes.
Well, hey, I'm going down there. Like you said, Ben Johnson got them boys rolling. My dog, Coach Hightower, special team coordinator down there. He a scrapper. Yeah. And this team has really been scrapping. So I think this is going to be a 24-17 game.
Okay.
Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Bear down.
Anthony went with the Bears as well, 27-24. Next game I got for you is Seattle at the L.A. Rams.
Now that's going to be a game. That's a game.
There's no coordinator that I respect more in modern day football than Sean McVay. Yeah, that's a bad dude. And he getting ready to carve up that Seattle defense. He getting ready to carve him up. I love me some Sean McVay designing, drawing up, and calling plays. Give me the Rams, 28-21 Rams.
That's a battle. NFC West division opponents, they know each other. Seattle defense balling, but man, I'm with you on that, man. Give me the Rams. It's gonna be a good one though. 28-24. Give me the Rams.
Man, you know where I'm going with it. The Seahawks, they got my dog Jerry Reed down there and that Big B from DeSoto down there, the first round pick. Oh, that defense.
D-Law down there.
D-Law is 2 touchdowns. Hey, like I said, that defense is humming. You can't. Sam Darnold's doing what he's doing.
No, he balling.
I got them going 31 to 20. 31-20. Sean gonna get some points, but he ain't
gonna be like that. Okay.
Sammy D gonna show him what's up. Divisional
Sammy D.
Man.
Okay. Anthony went with Seattle 28-27 on that close one. Next game I got, we got a good one. Kansas City travels to the Mile High. Denver, Colorado. Kansas City by 3.5.
In Denver, too.
In Denver.
That defense is crazy.
November is when Kansas City starts setting itself apart.
They do.
That's when they start showing the rest of the league that, they sometimes sputter up to this point, but as we get closer and closer to those playoffs, Andy Reid and them boys they get that Allen wrench out, they get that vice grips out, they start tightening the game up a little bit more. So I got Kansas City 31-28.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'd be interested to see what Andy Reid's record is off of bye too. So they had time to calibrate and all that stuff. So give me KC. Give me KC 24-21. KC.
What's that man name down there? Mr. Benito.
Yeah, Nick Benito.
Hey,
Benito.
Anybody with the name Nicholas? Oh, man. I got Denver. That pass rush, I think, is going to be crazy. I think Father Tom is finally going to show his hand, and we've seen what we've seen out of Patrick Mahomes. He's not having the weapons and stuff like that. And
who's Father Tom getting?
Father Tom is going to get them over there. He ain't got no weapons. Travis Kelce? That's who you...
Father Tom going to get who? Patrick Mahomes?
They going to get Patrick Mahomes, Andy, and them. They going to show them that their time has come to an end. Their time has come to an end. That pass rush and that defense, I'm not believing in it. What weapons? Like I said, I got Denver. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 31... I think it's going to be 31-24.
So to answer your question, Barry Church, Andy Reid, his teams, both Philadelphia and Kansas City, Andy Reid is 22-24 coming off a bye.
Let's go. And it's in my favor.
In Philadelphia, he was 13-1 coming off a bye, and in Kansas City, he's been 9-3 coming off a bye.
Wait, 13-1. Hold on.
Your math ain't adding up.
You said 22-24.
Yeah, you said he was 21-24.
Yeah, that has it right. He was 22-4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you said
22-4.
I'm sorry, 22-4.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
22-4.
Okay,
yeah. You retract y'all excitement. 22-4.
Why you do that, man?
He on point.
13-1 in Philly and 9-3 in Kansas City.
Oh yeah, we good.
It's gonna be five-time world star.
Anthony picked Kansas City on that one, 24-21. Now the game of the weekend, probably Detroit at Philly. Philly is favored by
2.5. Let's go. You know what to do.
This is a tough one.
I know. Because as much turmoil is going on in Philly and as bad as they played offensively in Philly, they keep winning. Yeah. They keep winning. But
Strength first strength.
Detroit's just too good to me. Detroit's good. So I'm.
I knew you liked the Aggies. Been quoting them all day, biting ankles.
Nah, give me Philadelphia. Give me Philadelphia. Philadelphia 19-17 Philadelphia.
Woo. Man, I just think Goff got too many weapons out there, man. And they're gonna go at a Dory Jackson, man. Give me Detroit. Man, 24-23.
I like the way you think. I like Detroit. 20. I like Detroit. 24-21. I think the defense is there, the weapons are there, and Philly's secondary is just trash. Just trash. So I think there's gonna be bombs over Baghdad.
Anthony also likes Detroit 21-20. Next game up is Dallas at Las Vegas. Dallas is favored by 3.5.
Man, emotional week for the Cowboys. I hope that they are there for that 3 hours they lock in. Shadi said that you don't move on, you move forward, and you got to move forward Monday Night Football. I think it's a low-scoring game. They better come to play. They better come. They need to play like they're the desperate team, the more desperate team. What did I say on Hanging with the Boys? I said 19. What did I say? 19? 21. I think I said 21-19 or 23-19 or something like that. 23-19.
Okay. What scoring game?
23-19. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think they're gonna smack the Raiders. They're gonna get that influx from the D lineman, Quentin Williams, Logan Wilson. Is it gonna last throughout the rest of the season? I don't know, but I think they're gonna get that spark in this one. So give me 32-17.
Likewise,
Cowboys.
I think pressure bust pipes and make diamond with everything that's going on. You got weapons that you added, plus a traumatic thing going on right there. It makes the team bond. So I think this is going to be a 38-13 type game. Like I think it's going to be one of those smacks.
Yeah, they smacking up.
They're smacking oceans. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I think, like I said, I think with all the momentum and just everything, and Shotty being the energy guy coming from Pete Carroll, like this is him getting a chance to go back and get his predecessor. Then on top of that, we're playing for your brothers. You're gonna do that. I think that is coming off a bye week. I think Dallas is gonna do it. So yeah, 38-13.
With you?
I think it's a smacking.
With you?
That's all I got.
What Anthony pick?
Yeah, what Anthony pick?
Anthony picked Dallas 33-24.
Yeah, okay.
33-24. I thought it was.
And you're not slick
he put his picks in. He left that pick out, so I had to send it back.
He didn't want to say it.
Let me see the Dallas pick, and then he sent it later. He had to think about it for a second. Probably asked his dad.
Yeah, 100%.
I was about to say, what about Newy? We got to get his the next time too.
I sent Newy the picks. He hasn't sent it back to me yet.
Okay. Yeah, Newy probably picked up one of them.
I'll just check the paper.
Call that number. We called that number on that card they gave him on the strip. Now we let me do. All right, man, fellas, that's it for this week. Thank you guys, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for letting me pull up on y'all, man, and ride out with y'all for this week, man. I appreciate you guys. It's an amazing show. I do enjoy being with it. Don't want to stay here.
Wow. Had to put that on.
If you're listening, Derek, don't want to stay. Don't mind coming to visit.
Boy.
My address.
Hey, it be your own.
My address.
Hey, it be your own.
My address is 111 Hanging with the Boys Street.
Wow.
Nah, thank you guys, man. Thank you so much, man. Anthony, Newy, I appreciate you guys. Chris Bean for always being great in the back, keeping us keeping us live and local. And most importantly, we thank you, the fans, the people who watch each and every week. I hope that you enjoyed us this week. I hope that we've given you some information. I hope that we've given you a little bit more insight of what it's like to be in the Players Lounge. For Barry Church, for Damontre Moore, I am Jesse Holly. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!